starring Lee Marvin.
Holy St. Anthony, tell me what to do. Once before, when I was in trouble, you showed me the way. Help me, St. Anthony. Tell me what to do.
We'll tell you, Clavell. Tell you exactly what to do. Number one, you keep your mouth shut about Franchette. Number two, you sit tight and don't go nowheres until he calls you. Now you know what to do.
Crackpot phone calls are an everyday matter in police offices. For the past 2 days, I'd received phone calls from someone who had hung up just after I answered. It was beginning to annoy me. My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police.
Ballinger. Hello. Hey, look, why don't you quit pulling this kid stuff? You got something to say to me, say it. Start by giving your name.
No, I can't. Not up with the phone. I got something big. I gotta tip you off.
I'm listening. Hello.
Can you meet me tonight? There's an alley back of the Western Wagon Cafe off of Madison Street. 11 o'clock.
Not unless I know who you are and what this is all about.
Remember Manny Franchette?
Manny Franchette, I should. I put him away. He was deported 8 years ago.
Franchette's coming back.
He says that Manny Franchette is coming back. Well, that's a matter for the immigration authorities. Why don't you call them?
Don't brush me off, Lieutenant. I'm leveling with you. Franchette's coming back this week with $1 million worth of dope.
Well, I still say it's a matter for the immigration authorities. They pay for tips like this.
Lieutenant, I gotta talk to you. I'm not up for dough. Not even to help you. You'll understand when you see me. Come alone. Walk into that alley. I'll be there at 11.
Kid boy got real talkative all of a sudden, didn't he? Yeah. He said that Manny Franchette's coming back into town. He's bringing $1 million worth of dope for them. He wants me to meet him tonight.
Franchette? These things get wilder all the time.
I don't know, though. He sounded pretty desperate. Maybe I should meet him.
Sure, but not alone. Go ahead, Frank. I'll cover you. All right.
Get out of that cab.
I was trying to get you, Lieutenant.
Johnny Clavell. I thought you were still in the pen.
I got out 3 years ago. I'm the one that called you.
Turn around.
Oh, Lieutenant.
Turn around! Sure you're not carrying any iron?
Lieutenant, listen to me. I think I'm being tailed. You're liable to be here any minute. Now get in the truck, will you?
Well, by who?
Look, if they catch me talking to you, I'm dead. I'm begging. I told you, Lieutenant. You saw them.
There's a couple of guys in that car.
Yeah, but they're following me. They've been following me for weeks.
Following you? Why? Who are they?
Manny Franchette's boys.
Oh, come on. We deported Franchette 8 years ago.
Who'd know that better than me? I was his partner, and you put me away. But he's building up another organization. There was a chaplain in the pen. That priest was a wonderful guy. He got me time off. I've been absolutely straight ever since I got out.
Oh, sure.
You don't believe me. Manny and his hoods didn't believe me either. That's why they give me this beat.
Beating? Now, wait a minute. You've lost me.
Manny sent me word that he wanted me back with him. They said he was bringing in this load of dope, and he took it for granted we was going to be partners like we used to be. I wouldn't have no part of it, but he won't give up. He's got this idea how he wants to use my laundries.
Use your laundries?
I own 6 industrial laundries, big cities. We service bars, restaurants, stuff like that.
You own them?
Yeah. Oh, I just borrowed the truck and the uniform to throw him off.
What does Franchette want with your laundries?
Distribution setup, narcotics. What's better than the chain of laundries across the country? Trucks delivering laundry? Who'd suspect there's dope mixed up with the tablecloths? Look, I worked hard. I got a wife now and a beautiful little girl. You guys, don't you want a hand to go straight?
Of course we don't.
Then help me, please. Get Franchette off my back.
You say Franchette is due back in town this week?
Sometime this week on a ship. I don't know what ship.
Well, Franchette knows that we'll pick him up as soon as we see him.
No, not so easy. He's got a new face, they said. Plastic surgery stuff. And a fake passport.
Oh, I see.
You believe me, Lieutenant?
You want police protection?
No. Better they shouldn't see any police near me. Just get Franchette.
Okay, Clavell. Thanks for the tip.
I knew Clavell's record too well to swallow his story without doing a lot of checking. His parish priest knew all about it. He was the one who finally talked Clavell into phoning me. He believed Johnny Clavell would rather die than be forced back into a life of crime. The St. Lawrence Seaway had changed Chicago from an inland city to a busy world seaport. The harbor schedule listed 22 ships coming in from Europe in the next 7 days. For the next couple of days, we checked the ships, passengers and crewmen. But Manny Franchette, even with a new face, wasn't among them. It was a tedious job, and I'd about given up believing in Clavell's story. Then Captain Gray and I boarded the Northern Star. The captain of the ship offered his full cooperation. It was a freighter that carried 12 passengers. Since the ship had docked just shortly before, all of them were still aboard. We asked the purser to give us the passenger list and then bring the passengers up one at a time. He had to go to his cabin for the list.
Something wrong. There are police on board.
You looking for me?
They didn't say, but they want the passenger list. They want to see all the passengers. They're police at the gangplanks, too.
Somebody spilled.
But how? I'm the only one that knows you're aboard.
Oh, shut up and let me think.
You're not going to try and get ashore with that.
Oh, I'll get it ashore.
Mr. Franchette, maybe you better try and jump. Swim for it.
Get shot? Get out of my way.
Look, I mustn't be involved.
We made a deal. You hide me in your cabin and you get me off. I paid you 10 grand.
I didn't know there'd be police. You said no one knew you were coming.
All right. You won't be involved.
We've got to find a way.
What's holding that purser? I better take a look. Would you take me to his cabin, please? Do you have a key?
Franchette!
We searched the Northern Star from stem to stern, from top deck to bilge. No sign of Manny Franchette or his rumored $1 million cache of pure heroin. He had evidently killed the purser and escaped in the purser's uniform. The Harbor Patrol assigned 2 boats to search the harbor and the shoreline. We put out an all-points bulletin on Franchette. Having no positive description of his remade face, we had little hope he'd be apprehended. But if he was, there would be no deportation this time. Manny Franchette was wanted for murder. We put in a call to Johnny Clavell's laundry office to offer him round-the-clock protection as long as Franchette was at large.
Yeah, is Mr. Clavell there, please? But he isn't? Well, where can I reach him? Well, yes, it is important. Well, if he comes in, ask him to call Captain Gray at M Squad, will you? Thanks.
What did they say?
Well, he went to the airport to put his wife and baby on a plane to California.
When was this?
This morning. And he hasn't been back to the office since. Go ahead, Clavell. 3 steps I'll give you, then I'll blast.
Johnny. What's the matter, Johnny? Oh, you don't recognize me, huh? Hey, good job, huh, Johnny, huh? Them European doctors, they're great. It's been a long time, Johnny. Well, say something, pal.
Hello, Manny.
Well, how do you like that? 8 years we haven't seen each other. I take my life in my hands to come back here, and all my best friend can say is, hello, Manny. So you know I had a tough time getting ashore?
Yeah, I heard,
No,
Manny.
I just get back here, and already they're looking for me. Can't figure how they found out. Well, tell me, Johnny, how are you, huh? Well, and how's the laundries? Well, you did a good job, built up a big business. But you just wait and see. You and me, like old times, we'll make a mint. I'll show you.
Manny, you don't know...
And you're married. Got a kid, too. A boy, Johnny.
A little girl.
That's nice. See, the boys tell me you sent the wife and kid out of town. How come?
Manny, listen to me.
What's the matter, Johnny? You nervous about something? Well, you worrying because the boys told me you said no to my proposition? Ah, don't let it worry you. I never hold a grudge. Now that I'm here, I'll tell you what the deal is, and you'll say yes.
Manny, listen to me. It's not the same now. I'm not the same man. You gotta understand.
Understand what? That I'm offering you $500,000 on a platter and you turned me down? That I need your help and instead you turned right and almost got me nabbed?
Look, I made a new life. I've been straight for 3 years. I got a wife and a kid.
What about me? I got a life to make, too. How many times in the old days when you needed me, I was there, huh? Oh, sure, good old Manny. But now when I need you, you got a new life. And I'm just a piece of dirt that you kick over to the cops. Johnny, I'm giving you one last choice. You come in with me. I can't do it. Even if you kill me, I can't do it. All right. You made your choice. Well, what do you got to drink around here, huh?
We put out an APB for Clavell. No one had seen him since he left the airport. And Franchette and his $1 million worth of dope had disappeared into the maze of Chicago. Then I got a call from Captain Gray. Sergeant Brighton of the Harbor Patrol had found something. He wanted me to meet him aboard the Northern Star.
That's where it goes, all right. Now, where'd you say you found this?
Out there, about 20 feet from the ship.
Mm-hmm. Something that's tied to the other end of the string, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, we better find out what it is.
I had purchased a new skin diving outfit for my vacation, but I hadn't thought when I bought it that I'd christen it in the murky waters of the Chicago harbor.
The federal narcotics boys tell us that the narcotics that were in this can can be cut to retail for at least $600,000 or $700,000. Now, it's a cinch Franchette will try to retrieve it. He thinks the can is still where he put it. And we worked out a plan. Go ahead, Frank, tell him about it.
All right. Now, this little device is an oscillator. In reality, it's a shortwave broadcasting transmitter. Now, it's tuned in automatically to the police band so you can pick it up in the squad cars in the district house. Now, listen. Now, that's the signal. The only problem is it only can be heard within about a 500-yard radius. That means as the signal fades, you know it's getting further away from the receiver. Now, we're going to put this in the can and cover it with sugar and put it right back where Franchette dropped it. Now, we have reason to believe that he's going to send a diver after this. Now, in the meantime, you men will be stationed at about 500-yard intervals as indicated on this map. No matter where the can travels in this area, you will receive a signal. Now, by the strength or the weakness of the signal, you can tell in which direction the car is traveling. Now, you relay that information back to us here at headquarters. Now, it's going to take us about an hour to get this in the water. In the meantime, we've called off the harbor patrol so we'll have a clear field of making this grab. Okay?
Oh, there's just one more thing. No matter how close any of you men get to the man who's transporting this can, don't bother him under any circumstances. Let him alone. The man we want is Manny Franchette.
We baited our trap and waited. Then, at dawn on the third morning, we got a flash from the harbor patrol. A diver had entered the water from the bank about 200 yards below the northern dock. Our fish had taken the bait.
Yeah. Right. Attention all cars. Plan M is activated as of now. Repeat. Plan M is now activated. Area 1, move in for signal pickup. Report at once, but do not follow. Out. Frank, you get that? The diver just came ashore and passed it to two men in a black sedan. Hold on, Frank. Attention all cars. Area 1 reports signal decreasing. Area 2, pick it up.
Double around once more before you hit the garage, just in case.
Attention all cars. Area 2 reports maximum signal on Lake Street, decreasing, heading south. Area 3, stand by for signal pickup. Area 4 reported signal coming from a small TV truck that just passed going north on Briggs. They must have switched cars.
Ballinger to captain. I'm heading north on Briggs. The signal is coming in now and getting louder. A small panel truck is approaching. It must be them. The truck just passed me. I'll follow at a distance. Suspect's car just drove into a theatrical warehouse yard, 14th and Briggs.
Attention all cars. Suspects reported making delivery at 14th and Briggs. Attention Ballinger.
Go ahead, Captain.
Maybe a feint, Frank. They may have switched cars again.
No, I don't think so. The signal has the same consistency and volume. I think the vehicle stopped moving.
Stay there, we'll move in. Attention all cars. Suspects pinned down at 14th and Briggs. Cars in areas 2, 3, and 4 proceed to that point and rendezvous with Lieutenant Ballinger. Out. I'll put it over here.
Everything worked?
Smooth as silk. It was a great idea. Nobody could possibly tail us.
Get that lid off. I'll show you guys something that'll make your eyes sparkle. Oh, come on, come on. Good. Completely dry. Oh, $1 million worth... Wait a minute. This is sugar. Give me that jar. Put it down. Here, what's this thing? How'd this get in here?
Well, you got me. Maybe when it was filled.
I filled this can myself. I filled it with H, not with sugar. What did you do with the real stuff?
What are you talking about?
Who paid you to pull the switch on me? I want to know, and I want to know fast.
Look, boss, I don't know what you mean.
We
didn't touch it, I swear it. Maybe the diver.
Nah, you gotta do better than that. You only double-crossed me once.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Captain, above you, look out! There is often satisfaction in cleaning up a case, and sometimes sadness. This was true when the Harbor Patrol found Johnny Clavell at the bottom of the river, locked in his car. He tried to live straight and died for his newfound ideals. As for Manny Franchette, he was deported from Chicago again, this time in a pine box.
Squad. Starring Lee Marvin.